sound. Let me check in the chat really quick. Hey, Ken, nice to see you. How does this sound? How's the mic today? All right, so because there's a little bit of a delay, there's a little lag time, so I just want to say welcome, everyone. This is where I go live every single Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun if you've never been here before. I'm in Florida. The sun is coming in, so we will experience that. Of course, before I go live, no sun, beautiful cloud cover, no drama, and now it's going to start. So here we go. You guys know how much I love Florida. All right, here we go. So I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. People submit their questions in advance or you do it live. That's up to you. We're all in different time zones and we have different schedules. So my name is Alison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. I read and feel into the energies of the cards. You can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below the video. There you can read a little more about me. You can also book a personal reading with me, sign up for a missing person consultation, sign up for the free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. Don't worry, I won't be blowing up your email. I work a lot, so I'm not out there just sending out newsletters. You'll probably get one once or twice a month, if that, just to make announcements. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and sign up. You can check out the Learning Center on my site. That's where I teach my manifestation class and my tarot class. And the next manifestation masterclass is going to be on August 5th. It's a 5-week accelerated class. If that's something you're interested in, definitely sign up. If you don't know, I am a master manifester. I had my first business at 13 and a half, and I'm about to be 59 in September. I am a Virgo, so it's coming up. If that's a skill you would like to learn, you can use it in any area of your life, whether you're looking for love, a business, having someone bring you coffee every day, whatever it is that your goal is, you can go ahead and use these techniques to do this manifestation process. I joke about that, but some people actually do use it for that. I'm just saying. So that is something that you can definitely sign up for. And then my tarot class is going to be uploaded online. I'm filming it now. Normally, I teach it live in March and in October. So look for that. That's coming probably sometime in August. I'm really, really busy because in addition to doing the psychic work, I have another business outside of this. So I'm a very busy person. Also, I do private lessons in tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration if that's something you'd like help with. I also have a section on there called Alison's Picks. I have my affiliate links, Skin Like Butter, Dr. Amir Karim Skincare, Red Light Therapy, and Omnilux Red Light Therapy, I should say. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and check it out. They're products that I use, and I think that they're fantastic. If you're here, you've probably seen me on YouTube, Rumble, and TikTok. I'm mostly on YouTube. That's where everyone seems to be following me, and thank you to all the new subscribers. We're really getting up there. I want to hit 100,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed and you like the channel, it's a great way to go ahead and support the channel, and it's free. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I do Zodiac readings for all signs. I do the occasional love reading and money and career. Most people want the Zodiac reading, so I've backed off the love and money and career, but I think I'm going to start doing that for the membership also. So look for that. In fact, I'm going to be doing recordings today, so definitely look for that. What else to tell you? Look for it for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. If you don't know your placement, I do have a free link that's in the description of the video, so you can go and find out your placements. Okay, what else to tell you? I go live 3 days a week. I go live on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and answer your questions. I'm just going to make sure everybody, sound is good. Thank you, Ken. Hello, everybody. Hi, Kim. Nice to see you. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. Kim, I made you a moderator. I hope you don't mind. If you don't want it, then let me know. Fill out the contact form and send me a message. Otherwise, welcome aboard. We love having you. So I go live on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Thursday morning, where you are here today, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then again, Friday night, Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. Again, it's a lot of fun if you've never been here. if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And hit the notification bell on any future videos for the lives if you want to see me go live. That way you don't miss it. And then I was talking about the membership. So I have a membership now on the YouTube channel. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely check it out. There's 4 different levels. It's a great way to be part of this awesome community and to also support the channel. That way I can continue to make these videos for you. It's a great, great community. If you can watch it live, definitely participate in the chat. We have awesome moderators. Ken is lovely. He's here all the time. And we have other people. Kim, if you would like that, it's definitely there for you. And then there's Ava, there's Sherry, there's Jesse. Yeah, we have a great, great community. And then don't forget, at the end of every live show, I do a reading for the collective. That's everybody watching live in the replay or whenever this video happens to find you, because that's how it works. So definitely stick around for that. And what else to tell you? So here we go. I'm going to just read you the general guidelines for the live, and then we'll get going. The first one is 1 question per show, and that's so that everybody gets the opportunity to submit a question and so that it doesn't become one person's personal reading. If you want a personal reading, if you have a lot of questions, then go ahead and book the personal reading or ask 1 question per show. That's why it's here, so you can see what I do and you can get your questions answered. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and participate. There is a $20 minimum for PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe. And if it's a super chat, it's $30 because YouTube takes 40%. Just keeping it fair. So you'll see people submit their questions in advance through PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe, and live PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and super chat. Excuse me. So some of the questions you're going to see were already pre-submitted because I have some people that after the show ends, they submit it for the next show. So definitely look for that. And what else to tell you? I have a disclaimer before we get going. And sorry about the sun. Next time I'll do something about the blinds, but they're too far away. Disclaimer is, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist and I do not give financial or medical advice. All right, so here we go. First question up is from Linda. And Linda is one of my longtime clients. And she asks the question literally every single show, ever since I first started going on live. And now I'm live 3 days a week. So Linda writes, good morning. Can you pull a couple of cards for me? Thank you, Linda. Absolutely. Oh, P.S. Love your lives and Pisces videos. Sorry, there's a split on here. I copy and paste and it just goes wherever it goes. All right, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. What does the universe want to tell Linda today? My cat did something in my room. How can that be? All right. I moved my chair arm. I don't know how he did it, but he did. Okay, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Linda today? We have 10 of Swords. We have the 7 of Cups. And we have the Moon card. All right. So, sorry, guys. 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the Moon card. If it gets really bad, I actually will get up and go and fix that. So what this is saying is that you have a lot of things coming to an end. And it's a good energy, actually, because sometimes this can be a lot of bad things coming to an end. I just feel like it's a natural progression of things in your life are coming to an end, so new doors can open for you. I feel that you have a lot of beautiful changes coming your way. You have a lot of choices. Yeah, you know what? Excuse me 1 second. I am going to actually close this. It's too obnoxious. Sorry, guys. Let me move stuff around. I can't believe I'm doing this during the live, but hey, it is what it is. All right, and I'm in my pajama bottoms. Yay! It's the morning. Oh my God. And I still have sun. I can't win. Yeah, you don't want to hear me go off. All right, so like I said, I feel like you have a lot of choices. And so this is really telling me that a lot of doors are opening. It's not just in one area that you have a lot coming before you. It's like a huge transition in your life. It's not a minor one. I feel like this is really big. And I feel like there's a lot of the unknown. It's about you embracing the unknown, you embracing all these changes and new beginnings, and to see what is coming before you. I think that you have a lot of enthusiasm about this. I think you're ready for this change. I think the time is just ripe for you. This is, like I said, the energy that's coming off this card is positive energy, that these things are coming to an end and you're able to move forward. It's a beautiful energy. You have a tremendous amount of choices, I just want to tell you. But the thing is, with this card, nothing has settled. And there's good and bad, but it's mostly good that I feel that's coming off this card. It's just nothing has settled. That means you need to make a decision. You need to use your discernment and grab these new opportunities that are coming your way, these new beginnings. It's up to you to take that action. That's what's coming through. But it's to embrace the unknown, to embrace the adventure. Oh my God, Linda, I love that for you. Congratulations. Thank you for your question. All right. So I'm just going to check in on the chat, see how everybody's going or doing. Yeah, the animals are good. They're much happier now. I did a parasite cleanse on everybody, and they are super happy. Actually, they have more energy. They're upbeat, and wow, a big difference. Because I guess we should do that a couple of times a year, or at least once a year. And man, they are so much happier. So I'm really glad that I did it. So I'm doing the fenbenzitol, am I saying that right? Fenbenzitol ivermectin parasite cleanse on myself. And so when you do that, you want to do everybody in the household, other humans and animals. So I've done all my animals. You guys, I have a lot of animals. I've got 4 dogs, 3 cats, and a bunch of birds. Let me tell you, it is a big undertaking to go ahead and give everybody all of that. And you know what? They're all happy. So we're all doing the parasite cleanse. If you haven't done one, I would check it out. I did an herbal one, that Rogers Hood Apothecary, and it was okay. But I switched to the pharmaceutical one. My house stinks. That's funny. But no, I did the pharmaceutical one, and that actually works better. So I would highly recommend that you do the real deal hardcore pharmaceutical. Yeah. So there we go. Oop, okay. So here we go. The next question is going to be from, where is it? From Gail. And she writes, "Hi, Alison. Love your show. Thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. Is my boss trying to fire me? Thanks, Gail." Okay, let's find out. Okay, is your boss trying to fire you? Oh my God. Well, the first card out is the Devil card. Let's get the other cards with the Hermit and the 5 of Swords. Let me see. Did I just mix these up? No. That was interesting. Okay, so we have the Devil card, the Hermit, and we've got the 5 of Swords. So yes, actually, he's definitely going after you. He or she, your boss, is definitely going after you. You're definitely in their line of fire. I think that there's something about that master-slave type relationship. It's a power relationship that's coming through. It's someone that is really enjoying flexing their power over you, that you're a subordinate and that they are the boss, and they really enjoy it, almost like a type of kind of like a sadistic type energy, actually, that's coming out, that this person really gets a lot of pleasure out of putting you to the test, let's say, really squeezing you. They enjoy it. They relish it. And the more you squirm or complain, the more they're actually going to do it, is the energy that's coming out of that. We have the Hermit card. This is someone that is definitely like a lone wolf type. They definitely spend their time alone. And they think about things. He's very intelligent, your boss, and that they like to spend a lot of time thinking about it and looking at scenarios. You know, I think that they really get off on being very mischievous in this regard, and they think of how can they be even more mischievous? What else can they get away with in this type of scenario? So I absolutely think he is. And then we've got, I mean, it's like, here's the thing. It's like, he or she is, I keep saying he, but he or she keeps enjoying the torture. I feel like they're sadistic, that they're torturing you with. but at the same time, they want you gone. So I feel that it doesn't matter. It's like a new victim is coming in, and maybe they're looking to hire that person. Maybe they didn't hire you, they're a new boss. Whatever it is, they are definitely looking to fire you. We've got this Five of Swords, and look at the tree. That's how big this obstacle is, and look at his face. He's absolutely got you in his sights. He wants you gone. He sees you as an obstacle, and he is going after you. It's just that clear cut and that simple. Wow, Gail, sorry about that, but that's the energy that's coming through in the cards. Thank you for your question. All right, so the next one is from Sanji. Let me see if Gail's watching. Okay. So Sanji says, hi, Alison. I love your show and Aries videos. Thank you, Sanji. I appreciate that. Flattery gets you everywhere. What does the universe want to tell me today? And I scheduled another reading with you. Thank you. I know. So this is your third one. Very cool. Thank you. That says a lot. That speaks volumes. All right. Definitely. All right. Thank you for being here today. All right. So what does the universe want to tell Sanji? We have Two of Swords. We have the Death card. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Don't be afraid of the Death card. It's a good card. Two of Swords, the Death card, and the Four of Pentacles. So this is really saying that you have an opportunity right now to get to know yourself better, to spend some time going within and really looking at where you're at in your life right now, that you would benefit from that knowledge. That tells me that there's been a lot of changes coming in for you. And to go ahead and make decisions moving forward is to just take a moment and get to know who you are right now. This is a magic mirror that's shown up on his life path, and he can't go under it or around it. He needs to confront himself. This is the Know Thyself card before you go further in life, that you would tremendously benefit from that. So that's asking the questions like, who am I right here, right now? What makes me happy? How are my finances? How's my health? How's my relationship to my family, to my friends, to my environment around me? Do I like what I do for a living? If you're retired, do you like where you're at? Do you have enough finances? Do you want to go get a part-time job? Are you bored? Do you like where you're at? So you're gaining that knowledge so that you can start making some shifts happen in your life, because the next card is the Death card, and this is that beautiful Scorpio energy, and this is literally you releasing what no longer serves you. So this is you, making these life changes, and you're seeing what is not in alignment with you, and you're just releasing it and letting it go. Now, it doesn't have to be drastic and fast. It can be, but this can also be a long-term goal. Maybe there's something that you want to do and you're starting to take the necessary steps to get there. So little by little, you're making the necessary changes. But it can be dramatic also if you want it to. The thing with this card is you are in control with what it is that you're releasing. You're making that conscious effort. This card, when it comes up in this deck, is also a reminder that time is finite. So this is a reminder to not procrastinate. If you see things that need to change in your life, then you need to take that action and go for it. It's not to let something fester. Maybe there's something you don't want to deal with, and that might make a situation worse. This is a reminder that time is finite, and if there's something you want to change, to do it now. Don't mess around. The last card that's here for you is the Four of Pentacles. This is talking about blocking change. So while you're releasing what no longer serves you, you are holding on to some things that aren't serving you. So you're in that spot where you're releasing some things, but you're holding on to others for whatever reason, right? Maybe you're holding on to things because they have a memory attached to it. Maybe you're holding on to it because it's an identity that you now identify with, even though it's not serving you. This is when you need to be brutally honest with yourself and maybe leave emotions out of it and take that good hard look and say, is this really serving me? Why am I holding on to this? What does it represent to me now? And how can I move and shift this energy? Because this is a stubborn, stuck energy when you're holding on to something. And usually you're holding on to something that is not benefiting you. So it's a matter of looking at things in your life like, are you holding on to something so tight for a sentimental reason, even though it's causing you to spiral out? right? So in any area of your life, whether we're looking at relationships or a job, retirement, housing, maybe it's location, why are you doing what it is you're doing? So that's why the very first card is to get to know yourself. Find out what truly makes you happy, not what other people think should make you happy. It's that kind of energy. Wow, Sanji, thank you for your question, and I can't wait to have our next session together. Thank you. All right, so next question. Let me just jump in on the chat. Hi, everybody. All right, so next question. This is, let's see. This is going to be from Aaron from Canada. Yay, I'm going there in the fall. I know a lot of Canadians have been speaking up. So here we go. Hi, Alison. Love your Pisces and Cancer videos. Thank you. And they really resonate. Sorry, I should read the whole thing. Hi, Alison. Love your Pisces and Cancer videos. They really resonate with me. Will I find love this year? Thanks, Aaron from Alberta, Canada. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, flattery, guys, it gets you everywhere. I'm tongue-tied today. I don't know. Maybe I had too much caffeine. Here we go. I already did like 3.5 hours of driving this morning. I have been all over the place. All right, here we go. So this is for Aaron in Alberta, Canada. Will you find love this year? Oh, 2 cards want to come out together. We have the Star and the Page of Pentacles, along with the 7 of Cups and the Judgment card. So 4 cards for you, Aaron. These 2 came out together. They did not want to separate. It's the Star and the Page of Pentacles. Then we have the 7 of Cups and the Judgment card. So this is a heavy card. All right, so will you find love this year? Yes, you will. But it's about you healing yourself first. So this is telling me, this card, that, you know, this is about hope, faith, healing, and renewal. This is you healing yourself as you are going into your next relationship. So you want to spend a little bit of time maybe getting over the previous relationship or healing yourself in general. Maybe it's not hurting from a relationship. Maybe it's hurting from something that happened at work, something that happened between you and a family member or a friend. But this is about you healing yourself first, and that's going to allow you to heal that heart and then open up to a new relationship, because I definitely feel like you've got somebody coming in. This is the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to have a beautiful opportunity to start and have a new beginning in love. Now, I know this isn't the Page of Cups, but I'm an intuitive empath, and this is telling me that you're going to have someone present a beautiful opportunity. I think they're going to present as a friend first. And that's why this isn't Cups and that it is the Pentacles. I think you have someone that's going to come in, and it's going to be this nice, slow, gradual relationship. Starts off as friends and then it progresses. That's kind of the energy that's coming in on the card, but this is all hinging on you healing yourself first. And I don't feel like you have a lot to heal, but it's just that like those final touches. It's like the final 20% of something that needs to be healed from is the energy coming through. I feel that you're going to have a lot of people present to you. I think you're going to be put in a lot of situations. You're going to meet a lot of people. It's up to you to choose who's resonating with you and who's not. It's up to you to see through things, to like look through the mask. Not all that glitters is gold is kind of the energy that's coming up, which tells me you might have people presenting one way, but underneath maybe they're not exactly what you're looking for. Either they're hiding it, or maybe they just don't know who they are. But it's up to you to choose what's right for you, and for you to see through them and to look for any type of red flag. So to me, that's it. You definitely have a lot of choices coming in. I think you're going to have a lot of people show up. Then we have the Judgment card. This is a heavy card. This is the 20 in the Major Arcana. The last card in the tarot is the 21, which is the World card, where you transition back to the Fool. But when this card shows up, this is you taking that review of your life. You're taking stock in everything that's gone on in your life up until this exact moment in time. You're trying to get those life lessons. So you want that knowledge and wisdom with you as you circle back. Because if you haven't learned certain life lessons, you're going to repeat them. And we're talking about love. So if you didn't see red flags before, then when someone repeats and you have that show up again, you're not going to see them this time. Or maybe you do, but do you learn the lesson? So that's something that's coming up. When this card is here, it's up for review, right? It's Judgment. It's you being called out of your old life into your new life, this next chapter you're going into. And the same thing, you're asking their questions like, who am I right here, right now? What makes me happy? What is my definition of love? What am I looking for in a partner? What do I bring to the table? Because you want to know your own worth and value, and you want to know the worth and value of the person that you're looking for. Are you equal? Is there an imbalance? Is there anything that you need to work on yourself? Because I know you're working on healing. That would definitely benefit you. But is there anything else that you want to work on to make yourself a better person? Not for somebody else, but for yourself, so that you're going to be attracting the type of love that you're looking for. It's self-concept work. It's not to change anybody else. It's to work on yourself. And that's true for anybody. It's not just you. It's for anybody. You need to do the inner work on yourself first. And I think that when you do that, that's when you're going to attract this type of love. But I see it coming in as a friendship first, and then it's going to evolve. And I see it happening in a slow, very practical, kind of structured environment. So maybe someone, I know it's not always a good environment to do it at work, but it's that kind of environment like work, or maybe a structured environment as in a hobby group or some other club or something like that, where there is a type of meeting type structure is what I'm getting. Maybe it's a meetup group. And if it doesn't work out and it's uncomfortable, then don't go to that club anymore, go somewhere else. That's why it's never really a good idea to date anybody at work, because if it doesn't work out, now you've not only affected it's your love life, now it's like every day you have to go to the work environment. It's just not a good mix. But people do it, and that's might be part of your path and a life lesson that you have to learn. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. All right. So that is what's coming in for you, Aaron. It will absolutely happen. And I see beautiful healing coming in for you. It's a beautiful energy, nothing negative. Just a little more healing needs to take place. All right. Thank you for your question. All right. So if anybody is watching and you'd like to ask a question, but you don't know what to ask, you can ask what other people do. They say, what does the universe want to tell me today? Will I find love? I want to start a new business. Will it be successful? You can ask a lot of different questions. So if that's something that interests you, definitely go ahead and submit a question. I'm going to check PayPal in just a second. I've got another question that's come in. And this is from Sharon, and she writes, hi, Alison. Love your show and Taurus videos. I'm a triple Taurus. Can you tell me how the rest of the year will be for me? Thank you, Sharon. Absolutely. Let's take a look. A triple Taurus. Wow. That is some grounded energy. That's heavy. All right, here we go. How will the rest of the year be for Sharon? We've got the Temperance card. We've got the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. All right. Temperance card, Two of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So this is really saying that the rest of the year is going to be in balance for you. I'm getting that you said you're a triple Taurus. Well, what's coming in with this card is that you are grounded. It doesn't matter if there's drama in your life, if it's a good time, you've got that grounding where you're in this perfect harmony. That's what's coming in for the rest of the year for you. You're in balance, you're in harmony, things are good, you're in control of your emotions, you're in control of everything that's going on, your thoughts, you're not unrealistic. I think that you're very grounded, stable, secure, very structured right now. I think you're goal-oriented, and I think that you are working on something. I think that you're doing your inner work, and I think that you're taking things this card is saying is that you're taking things that might be a negative, like a negative aspect of self, and you're doing that inner work for things that you want to change, not what other people want you to change, what you want to change, and you're alchemizing it into a positive. And I can feel that in the card. You're doing that kind of inner work. This is you clarifying your intention. So you're getting it clear on what direction you want to go in, but I feel like before you're doing that, you're doing the inner work on yourself. There's something that you feel is a priority that you need to take care of before you start figuring out what it is that you want to do in your life. And I feel like it's not that you're at crossroads. It's just you're taking that moment for yourself. And you're taking that time to figure out what's the next chapter, what do I want to do next? It's kind of like you're just taking this beautiful pause. Like, I don't feel like there's no catastrophe, there's nothing bad that's happened. You're just taking that moment to say, you know what? what's the next chapter going to be? How am I going to go on and do the next thing? And what is it going to be? And how exciting is that? Again, nothing negative, because you're doing this thing where you're getting to know yourself again. And these two cards are you gathering information, right? You're clarifying what it is that you want to do, and you're getting to know yourself, the Know Thyself card. So you're figuring a lot of things out, and you're doing it in a very slow, controlled manner, as a Taurus is. Temperance card. This is you in balance. This is you just grounding in, and this is you just saying, what do I want to do next? And then you're going to make that move. But you're doing the groundwork for it right now. And that's how the rest of the year is going to be. So that would tell me that next year is, I think it's going to be next year that you're going to take some big action step. I think that this is a slow moving energy. And I think that you're gathering up all this information. And as you get to like maybe the fall and winter, that's when you're going to try and put something out there to the universe to try and create something special for yourself. I do think it's going to be a slow go for you, but that's what you're enjoying right now. You're not looking for speed. You're not looking for anything fast. That's what the universe wants to tell you, Sharon. So yeah, that's how the rest of the year is going to be for you. It's like you're building up to something major. Thank you for your question. All right. So let me go ahead. I'm going to switch decks. All right. And let me come over here. I'm going to check PayPal really quick. Timing me out. Let me go ahead and log in. Oh no, bicycles. All right. So let me hit the photos, and hopefully this is done right. Yes. Okay. It's what happens. It's alive, right? Okay. It is so slow today. All right. So here we go. Allie submitted one. All right. So Allie says, hi, Alison. Love the lives. My brother died last year. Does he have a message for me? Thanks, Allie. P.S. Love your lives. Thank you. Okay. So let's see if your brother has a message for you. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just taking the card off the top, which is the Fool. That flipped out. There was too many. I don't take a lot if a lot flip out, but I'll take the top one. I have an understanding with Spirit. If it's more than 3, I only take the top. That's not a general rule for life. I'm just saying that's my relationship to Spirit. All right, let me get 2 more cards. 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. I just want to say this was the card that was under this one, even though I shuffled again. So Spirit, here we go. We've got the Fool, we've got the 10 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. So your brother is, so I'm getting the chills all over. Your brother is telling you to have a new chapter in your life, to go out and have fun, to lighten your heart and lighten your spirit, and to not be sad, to keep your eye on the prize, and to go for everything that you want in this world, and to make it happen, and to stop grieving. This is the 5 of Cups. This is why I've jumped ahead a little bit. I'm going to come back and elaborate a little bit more. He's telling you to stop grieving. This is the card of grief and bereavement. And this is the 5 of Cups. So you've got 3 spilt cups, but you have 2 standing behind you. Your brother wants you to stop the grieving process, to not stay there and have it become your identity, right? Some people get stuck in that grief, and then they turn into that. It's not a transition. It's not an emotion that they feel, and they go through the grieving process, and then they kind of come back to not normal, but because that changes you, right? But as you're going on in life, but he doesn't want you to stay there. Like, don't grieve his death for the next 10 years kind of energy. This is you being able to put it behind you, because he wants you to turn around and be grateful for what you have. There's 2 cups behind her. So when you're grieving the loss of somebody or someone, you go through that grieving process, and then you pull out of it, and you turn around and you drop that black cloak of grief, and you see what you have, and you become grateful for everything that you have in this life. And that is huge. And that's what your brother is telling you to do, to stop grieving so much. He doesn't want to see you in pain. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. He doesn't want to see you in pain. He doesn't want to see you miserable. He wants to see you. I haven't done that for a while. It's just coming right in. It's what happens when you're an empath. He wants you to go out and have a really good time. He wants you to go out and enjoy your life and to have a carefree, lighthearted adventure. But to always keep your eye on the prize, whatever that is that you want in your life, in relationships, in career, in money, and health, and everything in this world, in the 3D that we live in. He wants you to have a full life. That's what's coming through, but he really wants you to stop grieving so much and to stop missing him. And I feel like it's more than him. I feel like yeah, I feel like you had another death happen that was very close to the time of his death too. So it could be that, you know, you had several family members or friends or maybe even a pet die at the same time, and it's just overwhelming, you know. So that's what's coming through. That's what your brother wants to tell you. Thanks, Allie, for your question. All right, so let's see. Hi, everybody. Yeah, triple Taurus. That's pretty intense. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love it. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. All right, guys. So the next question is going to be from Heike. Heike from Munich. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, I'm telling you, people are watching from all over the world. This is so much fun. I love it. And I've got clients all over the world. That's why I'm traveling, you guys. You know that. Just a side note. So I just got back from New Zealand and Australia because half my clients are over there. Phenomenal trip. This fall, when it's not hot, I'm going to Canada on the eastern coast this time because I'm going to be moving back to the west coast. So at that time, I'll go up on the western side of Canada. But this time, since I'm in Florida, so I'm on the East Coast. I'll be going up to that side of the Canadian border. I'm going to hit Niagara Falls and some other areas. So if you're up there and you like a personal reading, definitely sign up for the free newsletter, because when I get my itinerary, I'm going to post it and they go fast. I'm only going to do like one reading a day because I'm there to see the country and meet my clients, but I'm not going to do like 5 or 10 clients in a day. So if that's something you're interested in, again, sign up for the newsletter. And then I'm going to Scotland and Scandinavia, and I cannot wait because I'm Scottish with some English and I'm Danish. So I cannot wait to go to the homeland, to the motherland. I'm going to go check it out. Scotland, why are you so woke? Fuck. Oh my God, you're the woke of the woke. I can't believe it. Brainwashing is incredible. Anyways, let's get started. That's my comment for today. All right, so this is from Heike, and she says, hello, Alison. Can you do a general energy pull for me? Thank you, Heike from Munich. P.S. Love your Scorpio videos. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. This is for Heike. General energy pull. Here we go. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, my God. The Strength card. And the Eight of Cups. All right, Heike, this is it. The wheel turns in your favor. Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card. And we've got this Eight of Cups. Oh, it's so good. So first of all, this is luck and right timing for you. Your general energy is a lot of things are going your way, and it's happening now. I do feel that time is of the essence for you. Sometimes it can be a big sweeping energy because it is a major arcana, but I feel that it's actually happening now. I feel that this is about you looking right now to see what is around you for something that you've been wanting to come in for you. We have the Strength card. This is telling me that this is something that you are working towards, that you've been working on this every single day, that this is something that you want, that you've been doing the groundwork for, and it's something that's coming in. That's why I feel like there's an intense immediacy that's coming in. You've been pursuing your passion. You've been doing the groundwork and laying it down, and whatever it is coming in right around the corner. I would keep your eyes open for a bunch of opportunities that are getting ready to come in. Again, I really feel like I don't like to do time in the tarot because it's hard, because it's divine timing. But if I had to guess, I would say in the next couple of weeks. That's how fast something is coming in for you. You've been doing the groundwork. You've been pursuing your passion. You've been doing everything that it is that you need to do, and you're really good at it. And it's your strength. This is your life path. I feel that it's a huge, huge energy. Wow. It is definitely coming in hard and fast. Again, I think that, and it could be more than one opportunity, but there's something that you're working on, whether it's working on having a family or having a career, there's something that's coming in really fast for you. The first card out's the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns in your favor. That is the first Wheel of Fortune for today's reading too. So good for you. All right, congratulations. And the next one, hold on, I just got timed out. Let me go back. That's what I appreciate PayPal doing that, because it's a safety measure, but then I have to log back in. Okay. All right. So this next one came in from Carly. And she says, "Hi, Allison. Will I find love this year?" Thank you, Carly. Love your Capricorn videos. Absolutely. Let's find out. I'm going to be filming some of the air videos later today. That's another thing that will be done. All right. I was out of town, so I will be able to do that. All right. So this is for Carly. Will Carly find love this year? We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Yes, but let me tell you why. King of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So this is you having your cake and eating it too. You'll find love, but I think you're going to find it with multiple people. I think you're going to have a lot of choices coming in, because this is really having your cake and eating it too. This is you having this maturity. I think that there's a lot of people maybe that are friends of yours that find you attractive, but they're not saying anything yet. Maybe they're kind of waiting in the wings. They are not sure if they might get rejected if they approach you that way, and they don't want to hurt your friendship. I do feel that you have a lot of people that are interested in dating you. So I don't know what you do, but you definitely have this type of magnetic energy and this charm and charisma about you. But this is about you having your cake and eating it too. You're going to have a lot of suitors. So you will definitely find love. We have the Ten of Cups. This is happy, joyful family. People choosing to find happiness and love. That tells me that you're going to be getting that idealized relationship, whatever the definition is for you. But someone is definitely presenting. I really feel it's multiple people. I think if somebody finds out that you're looking for love, you're looking for a relationship, maybe you're in a relationship and that's breaking away, that's going away, and then when you start telling people you're single again, all of these people are going to present. I do feel, however, with this card, that there are people already there watching you now that are friends, and that they don't want to be rejected, and they also don't want to jeopardize their friendship with you. But I do feel if you give somebody the green flag, that they are going to ask you out, and they're already a friend. It's kind of like, oh, you're single now? Thank God. Let's go out. Like they've been waiting and watching what's been going on. Or maybe you took a break from dating and now you're like, you know what? I'm ready to date again. And they're like, right here. I'm right here. So that's kind of the energy that's coming through in that card. Again, you're going to get exactly what you want with this Ten of Cups. I do feel that with this Four of Pentacles, that there might be a slow start when you do get going. I feel that, you're kind of resting on what you have. And I think that what you're resting on is your freedom. I think it's your independence. And I think that that is something that is going to be shifting for you, and you don't want to give that up. So I would look for the right relationship for you that allows you to have your independence. Maybe they have their independence, and then, you each have your own identity, and then you come together, and that's an agreement that the two people make together, and maybe that will help you find the right partner. That way, neither person has to give up that type of identity. There's no codependency there, because I definitely feel that that's something that you really enjoy, and you're sitting on it. You don't want anyone to come in and disturb that and take it away from you. So that's a beautiful energy that's coming through. So yeah, Carly, you're going to find love, but you're going to have a lot of suitors. You're going to be fighting them off. And I'm not even saying that to be funny. I really think you're going to have a lot of people out there that are going to be presenting to you. You have a beautiful energy. Thank you for your question, and congratulations. You will be finding love this year. All right. So next question. How are we doing on time? Okay, we're doing great. Okay, so we have, this is from Peggy, and she writes, "Hi, Allison. I'm going to retire soon. Will I be financially okay?" Thanks, Peggy. Okay, let's find out. And a disclaimer, this is not financial advice, okay? Just a reminder for everybody. I'm reading and feeling into the energy of the cards for everybody. All right, so here we go. So this is for Peggy. I'm going to retire soon. Will I be okay financially? Okay, let's find out. We have the Death card. We have the Ten of Cups. And we've got the Knight of Swords. So I do think you will be. We've got the Death card, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. However, one of the things that's coming up is that you do have to make a few cutbacks. So I think that these are things that I feel that are no longer resonating with you. And what do I mean by that? So if we're looking at your finances, let's say you've got a lot of memberships, like subscribe and save on Amazon, a gym membership, a membership to a massage club. You know, I mean, there's like everybody and their brother has a membership now. Are you using them all? I think you need to see where you can cut back, where you're just letting things go and you're not reining it in. Are you still using it? Yes or no? If you are, fantastic. If you're not, you need to stop paying that monthly fee. I feel like you're letting things go like that. And it's not just memberships. It's like, that's just an example, but that you need to pay better attention to your finances and what you're actually spending your money on, because this is kind of telling me not necessarily that you're spending things on frivolous things, but that it's like you start and it has a lot of excitement and appeal to you, and then you go in a different direction, but you're not closing that door. You're not saying, okay, now I don't want to do it, stop the membership. You're just like, okay, on to the next thing. And it's like a completion process that you need to do. You need to start completing these things and closing them down. So I think that that would be an excellent exercise for you to do, is to go and cut whatever is that you need to out of your life that's no longer working for you, that's no longer resonating with you financially. This could be kids. If you're getting ready to retire, what if you have a kid that is still asking for money or handouts, or they want to come live at home still, because we see that happening a lot. It's you reassessing that. You know, if you've got a kid that's 40 years old and they're still expecting you to support them and you want to retire, you know, you have to really take a good hard look at that. I'm just saying, again, as an example, these are the things that you need to really look at. Right? What happens if you get sick? So I'm getting that you need to cut a lot of things out that are no longer serving you, that are not resonating with you. Those are some examples, because I feel that you're going to be really happy that you have everything that you need, but I do feel that you're bleeding out money. So you need to take a good hard look. I write it down on paper. I mean, everybody should do that. Look at your budget, write everything down on paper. You might even forget that you have certain memberships. They're just going. Look at your bank statement. Look at things that are on auto pay, right? Look at what you have for Amazon Subscribe and Save, and the gym membership. Are you going to the gym, right? Look at that. Look at everything and see what can be done. We also have the Knight of Swords. This is you doing it very quickly. I feel like you've been bleeding out for a while. This Knight of Swords is all about being brutally honest and making some fast, swift moves. He's all about using his intellect, and he's looking for truth. So this is having that good, hard conversation with yourself, that brutally honest conversation. I love it. I'm a Virgo. So you have that brutally honest conversation with yourself. What is working and what's not? And if it's not working, make that cut and move on. And be conscientious about what you let in going forward, because if you have a habit of doing that, then what are you now letting in? You need to maybe release something before you let something new in. And I would keep a running tally of it. I'd keep a list. And then that way, you know, okay, maybe you can do an assessment each month or every 6 months and say, well, okay, I have all this, let's cut that. Because I think that you need to budget yourself. I think you have everything you need, but I just feel that, you know, you're bleeding out. And so that would be very wise of you to budget it out and just to know your own spending habits and to know where your finances are going. All right. Thank you for your question, Peggy. I appreciate that. All right. I hope that helps. All right. So next question. Let me see. Oh, I just came on here. How would you like to request a reading? You can go on to, if you want a tarot reading for an hour, then you go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the personal reading, book a session. If you want to ask one question, then go ahead and submit through PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe. All right, so next question is from Chloe. Chloe says, hi, Alison. Let's see, it's a love day. Will I find love this year? Thanks, Chloe. Love your show and Capricorn videos. Thank you, Capricorn again. Thank you. Wow. Flattery gets you guys everywhere. You know that. I love it. I love the feedback. Thank you. I'm on the other end of a camera. All right, it's for Chloe. 4 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. So we've got 4 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and we've got the 4 of Pentacles. It keeps showing up. So this is the card of marriage. So will you find love this year? I think there's a high probability. This is about the card of marriage, of celebration. This is celebrating milestones. And again, marriage, graduations, things like that. This is also the card of freedom, which tells me in a relationship that you're finding someone that allows you to be you. And you allow them to be them. No one's changing anybody. It's someone who can accept you for who you are. And that brings you a lot of freedom. That's something to celebrate. This is traditionally the 11 card, and a gateway is open. That tells me that when you walk through that gateway, it's time to celebrate on the other side. For me, this is you finding love on the other side of that gateway. You find somebody that can accept you for who you are. The 9 of Swords, I think you're playing things over and over in your head. You're worrying a lot. I think you're worrying about love. I think you're worrying about finding it. Like, will I ever find it? Is it going to be the right person? Maybe you're even replaying over some previous red flags that you missed or mistakes that were made, and mistakes in your mind that you feel like that you made a mistake. I feel like you really want something to be perfect. So in your mind, you're saying, oh, this was a mistake. How could I have dated that person? Looking back, I feel that that's something that you're overplaying in your head at night when you're alone and you're thinking, oh my God, I really feel like this you're thinking, oh my God, how could I have dated that person? What was I thinking? This is you going over it in retrospect. So as you're doing that, think of it as a life lesson. So that way you don't ignore the red flags again, that you see them, that you say what worked and what didn't work in that relationship. What did you like? Who are you right now? And really what makes you happy? And again, go back and write things down. Scripting is a great exercise for anybody, whether this is for Chloe or anybody watching in the audience. Write down what you bring to the relationship. Write down the kind of person you're looking for, right? Are you being realistic? You know, write it down so that you know your worth and value, and that you know the worth and value of the person. Because if you meet someone that's not worthy of you, if you know your worth and value, you're going to walk. If you don't know your worth and value and you meet someone that is not worthy of you, then you might be hemming and hawing, and you might actually end up getting stuck in a relationship that's awful because you don't have that self-concept work done, and you kind of just go with the flow and you're going along with it, and then you find out that it's really not a good fit, and then you have to go through that whole process of the breakup or whatever the situation is. This is you doing that so you don't get in that situation. Plus, you want to make sure that you're attracting that person because time is finite. You don't want to waste 10 years of your life in a bad relationship or going down the road finding several bad relationships. You want to know your worth and value. You want to do that groundwork. Know who you are and don't settle. Make sure you're getting the right person. There's so many fantastic people out there. So you want to be able to draw that, but you need to know who you are. So that is something that's coming through in this card. The 4 of Pentacles, this is you being a little afraid. I think you're being afraid to let yourself out there and be vulnerable. I think that you're holding on, and I think that you're kind of stuck. You want love, and I think you can find it, but you need to take that first step. You need to start shifting a few things. I think that you're very guarded about your heart, and I think that it's a matter of you need to strengthen that heart so that you can shine it. Okay, if you want love, you can't be guarding that heart all the time. You're not going to attract a big love, right? You want to be able to shine and show this vivacity that you have, and just really, I feel like you're very vivacious. I can feel it in the energy, and this is going to allow you to get what it is that you want. Otherwise, if you're not showing it, you look sullen. Okay, they're both fours, so you want to go this route, not this route, but I feel that you're guarded. So I would take a look at that, because it's you over processing things in your head. So get out of your head, take a deep breath, and be more extroverted at this point, and I think that you're going to be attracting exactly what it is that you want. Wow, Chloe, thank you for your question. I hope that helps. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do final call now. We're coming up on the hour. If anybody is watching and you'd like to ask a question, now is an excellent time for you to go ahead and submit it through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, or SuperChat. I just saw SuperChat come in, and I'm going to answer the SuperChat next. And this is an excellent time. If you don't know what to ask, this is a great opportunity for you to say, what does the universe want to tell me today? It's what you see me say in the Zodiac videos. That's how I start my day. What does Spirit want me to know today? What do I need to know? What would help me in today? And this is also an excellent opportunity for me to take a moment to say, if you're watching and you're enjoying today's show, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you, especially after the video post, so other people can see it. And if you're in the chat, hi and welcome. It's always lovely having everybody here. And let's see what else to tell you. Hit the notification bell also if you want to see me go live again, and you can visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and that's where you can sign up for the newsletter, book a personal reading like somebody was asking about, or a missing person consultation. Check out the Learning Center. That's where the manifestation course is. Next one is going to be August 5th. Early bird pricing ends. I think it's ending on the 27th, but don't quote me on that. It should be on the video description and on the website. So definitely take a look at that. I just don't have it right here. I also do private lessons on tarot, raising your vibration, and manifestation. And of course, check out Alison's picks. That would be Skin Like Butter, Dr. Mirakiram Skincare, and Omnilux Red Light Therapy. They're phenomenal. All right, so I'm going to come over here. Ava, you're here. Hi, nice to see you. I thought that was you. All right, here we go. Hi, Alison. Will I find a soulmate? Thank you for your live readings. Thank you, Ava. You know flattery gets you everywhere. Let's go ahead and ask. All right, and I am going to go to the other deck for you. Go to my love deck. All right. They're all love decks, but this is that golden Art Nouveau. All right. Hold on there. Here we go. All right. Will you find a soulmate? All right. Oh my God, Ava. Look what just fell out. 2 of Cups with the 6 of Swords. Oh my God. Like I said, I'll take them if it's 3. Anything more than I would never take it, but oh my God. I'm already getting hits for you, Ava. Hold on. Ava, you're so lucky. You really are. All the time. I feel it in your energy. Oh my God. Okay, so here we go. 2 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the Tower. Don't be afraid of the Tower. All right, so what do we have? Yes, you are going to be meeting a soulmate. First card out, and it flipped out. That wasn't me, that was Spirit. This flipped out. You are definitely going to be meeting someone, and it might not be your regular type, but you are absolutely going to be meeting your soulmate. It's going to start off small, and then it's just going to grow. I think you're not going to be able to take your eyes off of each other, and it's a beautiful heart-to-heart, kindred spirit type recognition of each other. You'll know it. It is that beautiful energy that when you go out to coffee with someone and you feel like it's only going to be like 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and you're there for 5 hours, and it feels like that 20 minutes. and then you can't wait to see that person again. And it's mutual. That is the energy that's coming through for you. This is you leaving trouble behind. You're leaving something behind you. So this is some type of other relationship. You're moving on to calmer shores. You're moving on to a next chapter in your life. You're not bringing emotional baggage with you. They don't have any suitcases. This is you literally leaving any type of turmoil or trouble behind. And you're really seeing the light at the end of the tunnel on something that you're going through. And that's allowing you to release a few things. This is a path that's being cleared for you. When the Tower shows up, it's releasing what no longer serves you. It's releasing like dead wood, old baggage that's there, and it's allowing this clear path to come in so that something bigger, better, and more beautiful can come in for you. Right? Like we hold on to things that we think we want, people that we think we want, that we can't live without them, or whatever the situation might be. And then when they're gone, and after you go through that process of recovery, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad they're gone, because look who just showed up. It's that kind of energy that's coming in. This is allowing you to just clear your path. You're being brought back down to some type of reality. See how they're falling out of the tower? Because they got too high up and they lost touch with reality. They're falling back down to reality, which tells me maybe you were going off in an imaginative way, fantasizing about something, thinking about something, and now there's some tower moment, and that brings you down to reality, and you can take an assessment again and see what is going on in the immediate. Are you going to meet a soulmate? Absolutely. And this is you leaving something behind, because this is literally the card of travel and movement, and you're leaving a tower moment. I think that, or you're having a tower moment around it, right? Because it's all interconnected. It's a major, tower moments are revelations. So you're having a revelation about something, but the soulmate is definitely coming in. Wow. Congratulations. Yay, Ava. Oh my God, how beautiful. I love it. I love it. All right, here we go. The next one is going to be from Trevor. I got to see what your reaction is in here. I got to scroll. Exactly. In with the new. That's exactly it. I feel it. It's beautiful. Somebody coming in. Ava, you are so lucky. You know that? Every time I read for you, I feel that. You just have such a beautiful energy, and good things always come in for you. I mean, even one time when we do the lottery for the membership, you got a membership. I mean, that's why I was always teasing you. You should have played the lottery. Oh my God, I love it. All right, congratulations. So here we go. The next question is from Trevor. And hi, Alison. Love your live shows. Thank you. Double Gemini here. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Trevor. I know a lot of people are making comments on the videos too, that they're saying that they're double or triple, or they're saying all of their placements. So I think people are really starting to pay attention to that now. All right, here we go. This is for Trevor. What does the universe want to tell Trevor today? Double Gemini. I got a Gemini moon. We've got 9 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the Temperance card. Beautiful cards for you. We've got the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the Temperance card. So this is really saying that you're going the distance. You're really going all out for something that you're trying to make happen. This is that wounded warrior energy. So he's got the bandage on his head. This is someone that's got that strength, stamina, determination, this will and drive to really see something to the end. But it does take its toll energetically. And that's why he's wounded. He's still standing though. That's the universe is saying you're really going for something. This is you working on your manifestation. This 3 of Wands is the card of manifestation. You are really working on something. You're calling it in. You're putting all your effort and energy into it. I mean, I feel like you're putting everything you have into it. You're not holding back. And that's something that Spirit is saying you need to bring yourself into balance. We've got Angel Temperance here. And this is about you coming back to balance and in harmony, not going over the edge in one way or another. Get that center back, get your balance back. So for example, let's say you're a workaholic. Maybe you're just going all in. Take a deep breath, go spend some time with your friends and family. Do something else where you have more going on than this type of I feel like it's a type of monomania. You have it's like a type of obsession with like one thing in particular that you're trying to bring in, and you just need a little more variety in your life is what this is saying, to bring that balance back. So maybe it doesn't have to be big, but maybe go spend a day, an afternoon with some friends, right? Do something to mix it up so that it's not all work, 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 or it's not all school, school, school. It's not all of one thing. And that's going to bring you back in balance and harmony, because right now I feel like you're not feeling good. You're going hardcore. You're working on a goal, which is admirable, but it's not healthy for you is what I'm getting, that you need to have more balance come in. And that balance could also be looking at your diet, looking at your finances, making sure that your whole life is in balance as you're going for something. So that way, I just feel like that way you're not at a loss. And that also that the scale is not tipped, because when it tips, then guess what? Everything falls out and you really don't have anything. So I would just be very careful about how you're going forward, and to try and gain that balance and harmony back. I'm just getting balance, balance, balance. That's why I'm repeating the word, is that you need balance in your life. And I think when you do, that's when a lot of success comes in. Because I don't feel it like you get balance and then it's like you're bored, like you're just boring, right? Where you're just like stuck. I see a lot of movement for you and success, but not as it's going now. You need the balance in, and that's when the success starts to come in for you. Wow, Trevor, that's what the universe wants to tell you. Beautiful energy, very intense. Okay, let me log back in. I was logged out. Hold on one second. Okay, and now I have to do the bicycle thing again. Okay. Let's refresh. All right, almost there. It's populating. All right, so hold on. All right, so I'm going to start with PayPal. We have some that came in from PayPal and Venmo. All right, so this is going to be just a reminder, final call. If you want to, you can still submit questions. All right, here we go. The first one is going to be from Leela, and let me pull it up. Okay, and I don't see a question. Leela, are you in the chat? I don't see a question. Okay, I'll come back because I don't see it. Wait, hold on. Hello, Alison. What do I need to know right now, and will I heal from how I'm feeling right now? Thank you so much. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, what do you need to know right now? And will you heal? Okay. There we go. All right, what do you need to know right now, and will you heal? All right, here we go. We have the Judgment card, we have the King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So, Judgment card, King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So what you need to know right now is that you want to take a good assessment of everything that's gone on in your life up until this point. This is you taking that compassionate review of your entire life, looking back. You need to gain a lot of knowledge and wisdom in your life right now from your past experiences. This is you learning some life lessons, taking that knowledge and wisdom with you as you're entering this next chapter of your life. This is the 20 in the Major Arcana. The World is the 21. That is the last card in the Major Arcana. As you circle back to the next chapter in your life, starting with the 0 card, the Fool. This is you now taking this knowledge and wisdom with you. You're being called out of your old life in the coffin into your new life. You're taking that knowledge and wisdom with you into this new chapter of your life. So this is having that compassion review. You're not beating yourself up over anything that you've done, good, bad, ugly, beautiful. It doesn't matter. It's you just gaining that perspective and that knowledge and wisdom as you go forward. That is a big card. It's a heavy card, and that's the first one out for you. Then we have this King of Cups. This is about you healing. The King of Cups is about love, your emotions. It's your connection to source. It's you tapping into your intuition. He's a very mature energy that he has explored his emotions on a very deep level. So I don't know if you're talking about healing physically or emotionally, but this is telling me that you're definitely exploring a lot of things, that you have a high emotional IQ, and that's allowing you to really gain, I think, even more insight into these life lessons that you have. Now, if it's healing emotionally, this is the card to heal that emotion. This is allowing you to really explore things. It's trusting your intuition, getting in trust with you, or getting in touch with your intuition and trusting it. That's a big thing with this card. He's the most intuitive of all the kings. This is telling me that you're having an outward focus also in your life right now. And this is allowing you, as you have that outward focus, I feel, to also get in touch with source right now. I feel that you're asking for guidance. We've got angel here, and with this card for me as a reader, it's telling me that you're asking for guidance, and you're looking for spirit and your spirit guides and guardian angels, that use whatever word you want, that is something that's coming through. There's something about you getting guidance and looking for it. It's just, I think it's emotional guidance. And then the last card that's here for you is the Queen of Wands. This is you really having a goal on what it is that you want to do. What are you going towards? It's to get focused. It's to use your charm, your charisma, to really make something special happen for yourself. I feel like if there's a goal that you have, it's for you to start taking action to get there without fear. Right? This is you maybe having connections and going in that direction of something that you want. Don't feel uncomfortable reaching out to people, utilizing that skill, utilizing different resources that you might have. People are one of them, finances, whatever it is. It's for you to start making a goal happen, but it's something that you really desire. You see all the sunflowers? That's going towards what makes you positive and joyful. What is it that you want to create in your life? Whether it's going to be like having an art exhibit, this is going to be you having a relationship. What is it that you're looking for right now, and to follow that? And she's all about taking action without fear. So that's what Spirit wants to tell you. So thank you for your question. I hope that helps give you some guidance. All right, now I'm going to go back. And this is from Radhika, the next one. And this is, okay, so I don't know what your question is. You want to go ahead and put it in the, I don't know. There we go. Hi, my question is a request for what's coming up in the next 3 months as a general guidance, please. Okay, let's find out. Okay, next 3 months. Let me put the cards back. All right, here we go. I'm going to switch decks really quick. All right, here we go. What is coming up in the next 3 months? We've got the Eight of Wands. We've got the Empress. And the Three of Cups. Oh my God, beautiful energy. We've got the Eight of Wands, the Empress, and the Three of Cups. What is coming in for you? A lot of gifts, blessings, and omens. These are a lot of important messages that are going to be coming in for you. And this is a fast-moving card. This tells me a lot of energy is coming in for you. So by messages, it could be from Spirit. It could be phone calls, emails, letters. It could be text messages. It's just a lot of important information. So maybe this is in relationships and work. This could be finances, your health. but it's a lot of good news that's coming in. With the Empress, this is telling me that if you want to create something in your life right now, this is an excellent opportunity for you. The Empress is all about giving birth to something creative, using your own inner beauty and love to birth something that's near and dear to your heart. So this could be a business, having a child, a relationship, whatever it is that you're looking for in your life. Maybe it's working on your health. This is you really being able to, I just feel like you're creating something from your inner beauty. So again, whether it's going to be a relationship or something, I feel like you're very mature in this, because the Empress is all four queens put together. So that tells me that you have mastered the queens of each suit, and the queens have an inward focus, hence your inner beauty. That's what's coming through. Whereas the kings have the outward focus over the realm. So this is things that are near and dear to your heart, things that you're able to make happen because of this. So she doesn't have to work hard at it. The Empress is all about things being very easy. So, and the Empress doesn't chase. So if it's a relationship, you don't chase, it comes to you. She can very easily take her scepter, and traditionally she's waving it over the wheat, and the wheat will effortlessly grow because she is also doing it effortlessly. So that is something that's coming in. I feel that there's something that can line up for you right now that's easy for you to create, and a lot of energy is coming in for you to utilize. Important energy that's coming in. Again, usually this is in the form of messages. You're right there, ready to create something incredible. And with the Three of Cups, this is having your vibration high. It's a card of celebration, of friends, of family, of life, of strangers. But it's people that are in the same high vibing energy. This is you going out and having a good time. Hey, it's Thursday. Let's go out to lunch. Hey, it's Friday. Let's go have a drink. Hey, it's Saturday. Let's go for a walk on the beach. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's about having a really good time. And this is about having that in the company of other people, right? Because it's the Three of Cups. It's a beautiful energy. Even if everybody's different, you just have that same high vibing energy that's in common. That's what the universe wants to tell you. How beautiful for the next 3 months. Yeah, things are really going your way. Just like Ava, I mean, some people just need to buy the lottery ticket right now because it's just showing up for you. Things are lining up. Congratulations on that. All right, let me go back. I'm just going to make sure I'm not timed out. Okay. And then the next one is from... Oh, I love it. Okay, so this is from, I hope I'm saying your name right, Idalia. Okay. So Idalia, I'm going to come over here and see your question in the chat. You're welcome. It's beautiful energy. You have, yes, exactly. It's going to be the sun coming in. Okay. Julia, okay. I don't see a question from Julia. She's going to have to post it again. So Julia, I'm gonna wait for you to post your question. I'm gonna go on to Alison Jack. I'm just gonna say Alison J. That way you guys don't think it's me. Okay. So this is gonna be hi, Allison. I love your Capricorn readings. Oh, thank you. I'm telling you guys, flattery gets you everywhere. And all the Capricorns are showing up today. Thursday is Capricorn Day. Okay, I was recently laid off from work. Can you please let me know when I will get a new job? Okay, now just a reminder, time is really hard in the tarot, but I'm going to pull the energy for that because it's divine timing. So let me go ahead and see. All right. Okay, hold on. That just flipped out. And it's three cards just flipped out. Okay. So that is something that the universe definitely wanted to tell you. So we have the King of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So this is telling me that as far as, okay, When will you get a new job? So this is telling me that this is about you really doing some groundwork, doing some investigative work. This is you doing a lot of research on what kind of job you want, where you want to work, what is out there, the different places to go and apply. Really doing that, because the King of Swords is, he's got a little bit of cynicism to him. He's got just a little edge, but he's also able to connect the dots. So to me, this is you putting all the pieces together, looking at everything, and cutting things out that maybe need to be cut out. This is you really going out and figuring things out. I feel that you're getting a lot of clarity on something that has just happened as far as work goes. This could be like what's available, the location. I feel that it's tying into this card too. I almost feel like, so this is a card of loss. I feel like maybe in your area that there's not a lot of available work for what it is that you do. I know we're talking about time, but this is just telling me that it's about you looking for maybe location, looking to see how many available positions there are and what it is that you want to do. Because this card, it's called aspecting. This card is really talking about a loss. There's some, I mean, I know you said you were laid off, but this is talking about a loss. So maybe, I'm just saying this is just an example. Let's say you're an accountant and maybe there were like, let's say, I don't know, 1,000 jobs in your area at one time. And now there's a loss of jobs, maybe because people were replaced by AI or, something else. And now there's only 50 jobs. I feel like there was a loss. Maybe it was a layoff. Well, I'm sorry. I know you said it was laid off, but it's that kind of energy that there's something about, it's a reality check, right? So it's about the availability, and it could even be in a geographical location. Like, I know I'm from California and we have all those fires. I'm living in Florida, but it's a lot of people that were in the real estate industry in Southern California have been displaced because of all those fires. People that were working with rentals and everything else. So, I just feel like there's like all of a sudden there's like this type of loss maybe in that field. So it's for you to really take a good hard look at that to see what's going on in your area, because that could be affecting you getting your next job. Then we have this Knight of Wands. This Knight is a builder. This Knight says that maybe you need to go and start your own business. Maybe you need to do freelance work, that you need to maybe look at things a little differently and build up something for yourself, maybe even in a different field. Because he is all about making something happen, putting himself out there. He will rush right in and start creating something. He literally is the builder in the tarot. And I feel that the Spirit is saying, if you don't see this because of the loss and in the area, so for example, I'm just going to use that California example for the real estate. Let's say you don't want to leave Southern California and you still want to work in that area. Maybe you need to leave real estate for a while until things recover, and that could take years. And maybe you go into a different area. Maybe you go into car sales. Maybe you go into something else that maybe is not even in your purview, but it's one of these things where it's you seeing what you can do to pivot to have that type of survival coming on. Because I definitely feel this is like an entrepreneur type card, that maybe it's you making a pivot, working for a temp agency, being an independent contractor, doing something different, but to know that there's some type of loss going on in your field. I wish I knew what it was. Thank you for your question. I hope that helps. Oh, thank you. All right, so I'm going to go on to Julia's, and says, will it be a good idea for me to move out of my current home and find a wonderful new place moving forward onto a wonderful new chapter? Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. Okay. All right. Here we go. Thanks, Ken. Oh, that's fantastic. Good for you. Yeah, I would, good. I'm glad that that makes sense. And you know, it's always geographic location and everything else that's happening. All right. All right, so this is going to be for, let me scroll back to that question. Okay. All right, so this is moving out of your home and finding a wonderful new place. All right. This is for Julia. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. All right, so we have Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. It is a good time for you, but you want to make sure that you really see a good, solid opportunity for yourself. Something that you're not unrealistic about. You really want to do your groundwork and make sure it's a solid opportunity. So if you want to move to a different location, different house, is it solid? Right? Is it that, you know, are the neighbors okay? You don't want to move in and then be horrified at who's living around you. Is it okay? You know, do you like the neighborhood? Do you like your neighbors? Is someone loud? You know, is someone doing drugs? It's about kind of like getting the layout of the land, right? You know, how's your landlord? Or if you're buying your home, you know, what's involved in that area? This is just you doing the groundwork, getting a solid opportunity and making sure that that is the right place for you, because you definitely have it coming in. You're going to be finding it. This is the Two of Cups. You're finding something that is in total alignment with you right now. Whether it's housing, working, it doesn't matter. Things are lining up for you and you have a bright, bright future. It is wonderful. That's your wording. A wonderful new place, a wonderful new chapter. It's right here. This is the Two. You are just starting, right? This is it. So yes, it's absolutely there. But again, you want to do your groundwork because we have the Five of Pentacles. You don't want to be left out in the cold. This is the card of lack. You don't want to be left out. You want to make sure that you've done all of your research, and so that no one can pull like the rug out from underneath you on something. So it's looking at all these different aspects. This card is also talking about, like I said, the card of lack. So what do? You focus on your strengths. Your strengths will be doing your research and your due diligence to make sure that you're making smart, educated decisions for yourself. You're looking forward and you're looking at yourself. Where are you going to be in 6 months, a year, 5 years, and 10 years? You push it out. Things always can change, but you try and see, is this a realistic place? Is it a realistic location? If you're moving into an area that's under gentrification, do you want to go through that process, or do you want to move into an area that's already nice? Because some people do and do not want that. You do run the risk of having, crime is everywhere, but if an area is under gentrification, it's got a higher crime rate. I would look at something like that. Make sure that you're doing your due diligence and you're looking at getting the crime statistics from the police station. I think everything is online. Looking at what goes on in that area, driving by day and night to see if that's an area you want to be in. Do it on a Friday night, do it wherever, and just do your due diligence. That's what the cards want to tell you about that. Beautiful energy. Thank you. All right. I hope that makes sense. You guys are all rock stars. You are, absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to double check one more time. Let me refresh so I don't get timed out. Okay. And one more time. Okay. So next question is from, hold on. What time are we at? Okay, good. We're doing good on time. All right, so we have another retirement question. Okay, this is from Andrew, and he writes, "Hi, Allison. Love your cancer videos. Is this a good time for me to retire?" Thanks, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Flattery gets you everywhere. Another Cancer. I'll tell you the water signs. Capricorn, you guys are all showing up. I love it. All right, here we go. Is this a good time for Andrew to retire? Yes. God, first card out, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Okay. We've got Three of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Swords. It is a good time for you to retire, but you're going to have a couple of hiccups. So we've got this card that's talking about you celebrating retirement. This is you going out having a good time. This is you traveling. This is you celebrating with friends, family. Maybe you're catching up with people that you didn't have the opportunity to because you were working all the time. This is you really enjoying and living your best life. High vibing. This is you being really smart about it. We've got the Queen of Swords. This is you really getting clarity in your life. What do you want to do right now? You know, this is you cutting things out with that sword of truth, things that are not relevant for you and that are not going to be part of your future. So you're going to be cutting all the dead weight out of your life and moving forward in a position of clarity and peace and harmony. That's really what's coming through. And I think you're enjoying it. And I think that you're doing it in a very educated, very calculated way, in a positive way. It's not being, you know, a bad calculation. You're looking at it and you're like, you know what, this isn't working. This person's not working. It's whether it's a person, place, thing, idea. You're just getting rid of it. You're ready to have a beautiful, clean, light, easy retirement. You're not looking to be weighed down by anybody's drama. And we have the Five of Swords. You're removing obstacles. With this sword of truth, with this queen, she's removing obstacles. And I feel like you've got obstacles around you. And I feel like you've got people around you that are obstacles, whether they are obnoxious, whether they are, I'm just going to say it, whether they're your children or whether they are somebody else's. There's something about it where you are just cutting loose people that are like always like glomming onto you, wanting things from you is what I'm feeling. I feel you have people around you that are always coming up and asking you for money, asking you to do this, asking you to do that. And I think you're done with it. I think people have pushed you over the edge and you are done with it. And I think you're ready to go have a good time, and you're going to be cutting these people out because I think you're tired of it. You could even be getting a divorce, and that's part of your retirement. It could even be part of that you're just kind of done with people taking, I feel like people are taking, not necessarily advantage of you, but they are pushing you to the edge. And I think you're kind of over it in that regard. You're seeing them as obstacles. It's like somebody is not an asset, right? They are a deficit in your life. And that's what this card is talking about. People that are deficits in your life that are detracting from your life, for you living your best life. And they're going to take this sword of truth and cut them out. You're going to be living your best life. You've earned it. You've worked hard. You are not there to carry somebody else's load. Wow. That is cool. Good for you. That's a mature attitude. Thank you for your question. I hope that answers it. All right. Next question is from Harley. And Harley writes, okay, will I find love in the next few months? Okay, let's find out. All right. And I just saw you book a session with me because it came in while I'm live. I can see them when they come in. So yay. I look forward to seeing you, Harley. Let's go ahead and answer this. All right. Will I find love in the next few months? Thanks, Harley. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is the last question. I'm going to double check. I'm going to refresh the screen for PayPal and Venmo, but I think this is the last question. So if there's no more questions coming in, nobody submit any more questions, we're kind of done. If there's no more questions, then I'm going to do the reading for the collective after Harley's question. Okay. Excuse me. Will I find love in the next few months, Harley? We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. The Queen of Cups. And the Six of Cups. Yes, you absolutely will. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Six of Cups. I mean, if I ask a yes or no question in the tarot, and if it's like a one-card pull, will you find love? Yes. Every ace is a yes. It is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning, and it means yes. So will you find love in the next few months? Yes, yes, yes. And you know, in the realm of pentacles, we're looking at relationships. So it's right there. It's not the Ace of Cups, but it is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's relationships. With the Queen of Cups, you are going to be presenting your cup of love. You're focused on love. You're focused on doing things that you love. And somehow being in that beautiful, loving vibration with that big open heart, you're going to be attracting love to you. Whether you've already met this person or not, because I kind of feel like they're already in your energy field. So whether or not you're dating someone right now or not, that you are wondering if it's a serious relationship, because maybe it started off light. I don't know. I just feel that they might already be in your energy field, meaning that you've already met them. Because we have the Six of Cups also. This to me is you opening up your heart. We've got you opening up your heart. Maybe you've already gone out on a date. Maybe you brought them flowers already. Maybe there's already been an exchange. Maybe you've already gone out a few times with them, or maybe this is the person that's coming in next. But you're definitely going to be meeting love. This is you really having to focus on love in your life right now. I think that you have everything that you need in your life except a love interest. I think you go out on dates a lot. I think that there's a lot of people that are interested in you. And but I do feel you'll be finding that special person right now, because you've got this is a big yes, and you've got this new opportunity coming in, and it's going to be an exchange. You're open-hearted to them, they're open-hearted to you, and it's a beautiful energy. So yeah, you will absolutely be finding love in the next few months. It might even be sooner, because I feel like there's somebody that's already in your energy field for that. Beautiful. That was clean. That was very elegant, Harley. I can feel it in your energy. All right, so here we go. Now, I'm going to double check everything one more time. Let me refresh. If there's nothing there, I'm going to do a reading for the collective. Just a reminder, it is one question per show. Just a reminder. Okay. Yep, so that is it. Okay, so nothing on Stripe. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to do a reading for the collective. It is. Love is in the air. I'm looking for it too. I'm looking for a soulmate. Absolutely. I'm doing my manifestation work on it. Absolutely. That's I'll tell you, if you guys want to sign up for my manifestation class, that's it. Whether it's a business, it's love, again, getting a cup of coffee every morning, whatever it is, you can use all of those techniques for it. I'm doing it right now. And I got people presenting, so we'll see. But the universe will present you with a lot, and good and bad. It's up to you to use your discernment. Always remember that. Don't take the first thing that comes your way. All right, so this is for the collective. What does the universe want to tell everybody here today? Awesome. Three of Cups. You saw how much I shuffled, and that card just wants to come out today. King of Wands and the Page of Swords. All right. Three of Cups, King of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Everybody, to enjoy your life, no matter what. Live it to the fullest. Go out, have a good time, celebrate with other people. This is not you being alone at home all the time, not being cooped up watching TV, not just working all the time. This is you celebrating, having fun in the company of other people. If no one's going out, you make the call, you organize it. Hey, everybody, let's go meet at 6 p.m. and go have a drink. Let's go. And I know a lot of people don't drink anymore. I don't drink very much, but I always use that as an example. But it's kind of like, let's go out and meet for lunch. Let's do this, let's do that. Or take a walk. It doesn't have to be where it's involving money, but it is involving having a good time, celebrating, and being in the company of other people that are high vibing. To be in the company of positive people. Have a good time, right? It's you bringing everybody up. Everybody is lifting each other up. That is a huge energy that's coming through. The other card is the King of Wands. This is everybody self-actualizing. Be in the life that you want to be, or start striving towards it. What is it that you want to do in the world? Remember, the kings have an outward focus of the environment. What is it that you want to do in the world? Who do you want to be in the world? What do you want to do in this world? Start striving towards it. Make a game plan. This is you keeping your eye on the prize. What is it that you want? Do you want to start a family? Do you want to have a certain career path? Do you want to retire at a certain age, right? This is you making that plan, writing it down and trying to go for it, right? Let's say you want to be a billionaire. Well, maybe you become a multimillionaire instead. That's still not bad, but you had your eye on the prize. And if you get halfway there, phenomenal. If you get all the way there, phenomenal. It's you making that plan and going for it. It's your action plan. Then we have the the Page of Swords. This is you being really curious about everything. This is you wanting to know, how do you get from point A to point B? How do I get to this type of self-actualization? What do I need to do to get there? This is you asking questions and you're looking for clues and answers. You're doing the groundwork. You're doing your due diligence and you're always looking for truth. This is the sword of truth. You are always looking for truth. You want to see what resonates with you. I just feel for a lot of people right now, this is really about people doing the groundwork to get to where it is they want to get to. I feel that it's cutting through red tape. I feel like it's cutting through procrastination. It's cutting through people that maybe are blocking you or they're not resonating with you in some way. They're not helpful. I think it's just getting rid of any distractions and keeping yourself focused and surrounding yourself with the right people. And having this type of clarity and being curious and looking at things will help you gain insight into your situation. Wow, what a beautiful energy for everyone. Oh my God, I love it. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you after the video posts. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You guys know I'm getting ready to travel. I'm going to go to Canada, Scotland, and Scandinavia. So definitely let me know. Of course, after the video post, you can put it in the chat. I can't see all the chat all the time because I'm busy working. So definitely let me know. And just a reminder, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the free newsletter, book a personal reading, missing person consultation, check out the manifestation class. Again, if you just arrived late, just a reminder that I'm a master manifester. I had my first business at 13 and a half. I'm about to be 59. If that is a skill set that you are interested in, definitely sign up for that class. You will not regret it. All right, everybody. Thank you again for showing up. I hope everybody has a beautiful week and lots of love. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Bye, everybody.